Utility is ethically neutral. Ethics means person's moral values. The person's rationale to decide what is good or bad. In short, a good manner, a good behavior, or a correct manner or a correct behavior. And neutral means no negative and no positive. So when I say that utility of a commodity is ethically neutral, means the utility does not depend on ethics. It means there is no such utility that good utility or bad utility. It's simply utility. So, utility, as we know, is a want-satisfying power of a commodity. So, every commodity satisfies a specific want. That want can be positive or negative. So, utility of a commodity can be useful for positive things also and negative things also for the same commodity. And hence, what we understand, for a specific commodity, its utility can be neutral. It does not depend whether you're using for a positive use or negative use, moral use or immoral use. It is ethically neutral. Let us understand this concept with some examples. I have 3 good examples. Starting with knife. So knife have a utility to cut the things. So if a housewife uses a knife to cut vegetable, it has used it. But similarly, a killer uses this knife as a deadly weapon against its prey. So what do I understand out of this example? That a knife can be used in a positive way or a negative way. Its utility does not depend on morality. It's just simply the use of the product. So it can be on a positive side or a negative side. So utility of knife can be neutral. So utility does not take into consideration its positive or negative uses. Another example, let's say an example of a gun. So if a soldier uses a gun, it's for a good purpose. But a terrorist uses a gun is for a bad purpose. So what do I understand with this example? Gun have a utility to fire. So it does not depend on whether it's used by a correct person or a wrong person. So, what do I understand with this example? That utility of gun, I'm saying utility of gun, the usefulness, the want-satisfying power of the gun is neutral. It does not identify who is using it. Another example I have is of acid. Let's say acid as a commodity have a power to clean many rust. But similarly, acid have a power to rust many clean things. So what do I understand? The same acid is having utility, creates different effects. Good effects also, bad effects also. But utility does not bother about the outcome, the use. Utility is just the want-satisfying power of the commodity. Hence, we understand that utility of a commodity is ethically neutral. It does not depend on ethics. There is no such good utility, bad utility, moral utility, immoral utility. It's just pure want-satisfying power of a commodity. So, a commodity which has a power to satisfy want can satisfy any type of want.